They're not invading, but they are doing something
What's
crazy.
happening to Rena and Lenegis?
It looks like Lenegis is transforming? But into what? What's going on?
How the hell are we supposed to fight the Renans if they're packing that kind of arsenal?
It seems they've broken their silence at last. My concern is that object they've dropped into the water. It's as if they're driving a literal wedge into Dana.
Not just into Dana, but her own resistance too. And what's with that beam of light coming down from above? Got any idea what that could be?
Astral energy.
Are you serious? All of that is astral energy? But that...
It's a lot for sure. Not even all the astral energy harvested by every lord combined compares to that column.
They're trying to squeeze every last bit of energy out of the planet.
But why? I thought they only needed to harvest astral energy as part of the crown contest.
Who cares? If we don't stop it now, the whole of Dana is going to be hollowed into oblivion.
Oblivion.
Do you think that red woman is behind this?
It certainly wouldn't surprise me. Just as the Sovereign, the Maiden, and all 5 Master Cores are gathered in one location, she appears out of nowhere bearing a 6th core. She then forces the 2 of you to help her assemble the Renis Alma. Just what kind of person is this woman?
You mean you don't know her?
Pardon?
She was there at your palace, wasn't she? I figured you knew who she was.
Are you saying I should be familiar with this woman?
Well, sure. I remember seeing her with you back at Adelina Palace several times. Everyone in the guard always wondered who she was.
Now that you mention it, I remember seeing her with Balsef too. You saw her, right, Shion? Shion?
Oh, sorry, I drifted off. As far as I remember, the first time I saw her was when we ran into her in Pelagian.
Seriously? How could you two not notice her before? She sticks out like a sore thumb.
I don't remember.
I guess I
noticing
always
her.
figured she kept an eye on the lords for the Renan top brass.
You're sure you don't remember ever seeing her before?
I'm certain of it. My memory has never failed me.
But if it's not that, then...
We'll get to the bottom of this later. Right now, that wedge is a bigger concern.
Well, what are we gonna do then? We're not gonna be able to leave Ganeth Haros until we come up with a plan, right?
Cislodia lies beyond the northern mountain range.
Yeah, but we haven't found a single route through those mountains while we've been here. And we haven't gotten clues from any of the freed locals either.
Surely there must be a way through. This realm can't have been completely isolated from the rest of the outside world for 300 years. Volron may have simply sealed and hidden it.
Okay, then let's try asking the townspeople again if they know anything. Who knows? We might have missed something the first time around.
Sounds good to me. Better that than trying to build a boat from scratch. Let's start searching.
That must be Rena's true power.
I imagined there would be something, but not to this extent.
Whoa.
What's gonna happen now?
We ask around. Let's do what we can.
Hey, when that wedge dropped down on Dana, did anyone else see any weird lights shoot out with it?
Indeed. As I recall, it was 4 lights, each one a different color and going in a separate direction.
That's what I saw too. What were they?
Hold on. A lot just happened here, so let's take a minute. For now,
I bet the whole of Dana's losing its mind right about now.
And just when we'd finished liberating all the realms. So much for things getting somewhere close to normal.
Yep.
It's too calculated. As if whoever's behind all this was watching us.
The people of Pelagian seem pretty unfazed given the circumstances.
they've yet to get the full range of their emotions back. Maybe it's for the best. Can you imagine the panic otherwise?
Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to leave, that's for sure.
Whatever Lenegis is planning, it's a fair bet this wedge they've sent down is just the beginning.
Even now, they're stealing away Dana's astral energy as we speak. Come on, we don't have much time.
Hello, ma'am. What up, ma'am?
Where are these Foreland Mountains exactly?
Those are the mountains you encounter if you walk deep enough into the Lavtu marshlands.
I don't remember there being any sort of path like that around there.
It's possible we overlooked something before. It wouldn't hurt to look again.
That way. Got it.
Okay, off we go.
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
As I recall, there's a recipe we've yet to try.
Yeah, this is the last ingredient we need.
Then let's go ahead and prepare it.
Whoa. Here we go. Foreland Mountains.
Armored soldiers!
Oh, okay.
Some of Volron's former guards.
Let's take them out quick before things get messy.
Dun, 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 dun.
Lay down your arms, and no one has to get hurt.
Traitors like you shall never walk free.
I knew you were stubborn, but you don't have to be so damn dramatic.
Stay calm. I'll provide assistance.
Burn! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Will this help?
An astral art?
That's my cue.
I'm in your deck, Gilbert. Shut him down! Dragon form!
Elusive deity!
Severing wind!
Photon blast!
Through!
You require a hand.
Now you see what I can do!
Dance in the wind!
Sonic
In here! Eat dirt! Far enough! Lord,
Can you take
I
it?
never miss!
This one's all mine!
Healing circle!
Double demon fang! I owe you one!
I will!
You picked the wrong fight!
Mega ray! By the
Double demon fang! Next!
As impressive as always.
Try this!
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Xion actually look flustered.
Severing wind!
Burning!
Missing focus!
Light astral!
Take form!
Radiant fire thrust! Searing light astral!
Double demon fang!
Negative gate!
Searing photon!
Blood.
Double demon fang!
Bloody.
What's with the hole here? Is that supposed to be their hideout?
It doesn't look like it's freshly dug, whatever it is. Maybe it's the entrance to a path to Cyslodia.
Let's hope.
Everything all right?
You okay, Xion?
Hmm?
Hey,
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Let's go.
Okay. What did they?
I feel stronger. I mean, a bit.
Good. We're counting on you, Rinwell.
On me? Well, I'll do my best.
Why do they keep showing that?
Tell me, Alphen, wherever did you learn how to wield a sword?
Your
I
mom's
was wondering
house.
the same thing too, actually. I'm guessing you knew how to fight before you met the Crimson Crows, right?
I used to be a soldier who served a Danon master. I never saw the guy's face, but I still fought for him because he was my employer. Looking back, it wasn't all that different from being a slave.
A Danon master? That must have been before the Renans brought you to Lenegis 300 years ago.
You must fight using real Danon techniques then.
Really? We used to have our own sword arts?
There's a lot of our own history we've lost since the Renans first invaded. It's not all magic and art. I'm sure it includes things like sword styles too. It's
Dude.
incredible and also a little surreal to see those
The fact
arts
that
still
Rinwell
survive
is
after
so young
all this
and
time.
knows all this stuff.
Not
is
only that,
crazy.
but I first learned these moves while serving one ruler, only to end up turning my sword on the ruling class altogether. Pretty ironic when you think about it.
I apologize if I dredged up unfortunate memories for you.
Nah, we're good. It's in the past now. All we ever did in those days was stir up trouble.
You're using those skills for a good cause now. It's not all bad.
I suppose this is what people mean when they say that every cloud has its silver lining.
Exactly. He's using those sword skills to make the world better. Could be a lot worse.
True enough. I will stop worrying about mentioning it then.
Alright, here we go.
This place is rather gloomy.
Why don't you lighten the mood for us while we're here then?
I'll see what I can do.
No wonder we couldn't manage to find them. They've been holed up here all this time, hiding.
The remnants of Volron's forces. You think they were planning an ambush on Pelegion?
Possibly. Then again, knowing how blind their devotion is, maybe they were just waiting.
Waiting? For Volron, you mean?
Even though we already defeated him? But yes, I suppose you're right. For these guys, that would just be a technicality. They act more like worshippers than subjects. They're probably still in denial that he was overthrown in the first place.
Either that, or they were biding their time until the next crown contest. Either way, their allegiance is to their lord.
Who they're convinced and expectant will return. So in the meantime, they wait patiently in preparation for the day that he finally does. That's way more than just loyalty. It's no less than total subjugation.
Let's see what you've got.
You're mine!
You gotta I'll heal you all! Here goes! Illuminate the dark!
Dragon Sword!
I shall feel you wait.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Take it! Eat
Double
dirt!
Demon Fang!
I'm all set to the wind! And
Here I
here
come! Ha! Whip Tear! Searing Gale!
I'm
ready!
Raging Storm! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
What level were these guys?
That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
You've noticed it, haven't you?
Notice what?
I'm referring to Shion.
I never thought you, of all people, would come to me about her.
Yes, well, what concerns me has more to do with what machinations may be currently unfolding in secret on Lenegis as we make our way along this tunnel.
And you're saying it's related to Shion in some way?
Perhaps. She believed there was a good possibility that the Renis Alma may free her from her thorns. One would think after losing the Renis Alma, she would be more dismayed, and yet she isn't. Why? There's also the matter of the power that she inherited from...
You heard what she said. She didn't know about the Maiden's power.
Mere ignorance does not preclude her deep connection to the events unfolding around us. You recall when her thorns went rampant in Castle Delpharis. I've never seen dark astral energy manifest in such a way.
I thought you said all Renans had dark astral energy inside of them.
Correct. However, what Shion exhibited was far beyond what any ordinary citizen could ever possibly possess. And let me be clear. I do not intend to cast doubt on Shion, or her motives. Nevertheless, I cannot shake the feeling that there's more to all of this than what we currently know. Do you disagree?
No. Also, if you're gonna call freakouts and midlife crises, let's talk about yours.
Coming through!
I never this!
Try this!
I thank you!
Your mom! Damn it!
The wind won't save you from me!
Hurricane Thrust!
Bizarre! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Flying freak! What did they just sit still?
Shion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Not today! Dragon Swarm!
Mega Ray! Illuminate the dark! Come forth!
Explosive
Holy
ring!
Glimmer! Holy Land! I can do this all day!
Demon Fang! You're mine!
In a bind?
Dragon Swarm! Onward and upward.
It's obvious that people used to go through here in order to get to the other realms.
You think Volron really did seal it off to keep it hidden then?
Seems like it. Those soldiers we encountered might have known about it, chosen to hide out here.
But with the entrance collapsed and exposed, they must have been forced to come out of hiding.
Discourteous, aren't you?
Double Demon Fang! You're mine!
Another incantation
Severing
ruined!
Wind! Try harder! My turn!
Wind Are those arms even
Severing Wind!
Take this!
Rising up! They've got fire!
Prepare to be seized.
Handle it.
You're finished!
Actually,
Come all yours!
sound is more
Hurricane
appropriate.
Thrust!
Less talking, more doing.
Dragon Swarm!
Blood. Rending
Try this!
Lightning condemn!
This one! We've turned the tables on him!
There are still more left.
Right! No time to hold back!
Holy Land!
It's over! Here!
Resonate with the earth!
Burn in hell!
Raging!
Scream, babe.
Here I come!
I owe you so much, Rinwell.
Maybe my art do have a place in this world.
Sure, there's tons you can do.
You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both. Annihilation!
Hurricane Thrust!
Thank goodness we won.
Oh, this is backwards.
What's with that shining foe over there?
Oh, you mean this one? Why don't we ask him?
I shall ensure you survive this.
Double Demon Fang!
Can't get out of this.
Dragon
Raging
Swarm!
Cascade! Searing Flame! Reload!
Explosive Ring!
I can shatter any steel! Mega Ray!
Double Demon Fang!
I don't
Pesky
feel like my
airborne
usual
scoundrels.
self.
Sounds like a job for you. Let me handle this one.
So sorry to disappoint you.
Double Demon Fang!
Energy!
Pierce!
Banana, let's go!
Mega Sonic Thrust!
Fire blade!
Wind!
Illuminate the dark!
Dragon Swarm!
Lead the enemy!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Benediction light.
Illuminate the dark!
Now I can let
Come
loose.
forth, Holy Glimmer! Holy Land! It's over!
Dragon Swarm!
Annihilation!
Try
Hear
this!
me! Flame of Fury!
Anything normal is all
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Lightning condemned! Illuminate the
Double
dark!
Demon Fang!
Resonate with the earth! Holy Land!
Pierce through! Mega Sonic Thrust!
This one's mine!
You're
Now!
mine! Lock! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Boom.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
I see supplies and other signs people were living here. Even Zoogle cages.
Definitely looks like
Hamburger
this is where the
recipe.
remnants of Volron's forces hold themselves up. Yeah.
They were hiding in a place like this all along.
Okay.
I won't forgive you!
I'll smash you! Double Demon Fang! It's time!
Hands in the wind! These hold on, they may look cute and stuff, but they're vicious!
Ignite! Double Demon Fang!
Not on my watch! Burning blood! Now!
It's over!
Radiant blood! Raging storm!
Take this! It's over!
I'm ready!
Searing Gale!
Watch your back! Mega ray!
Double Demon Fang! Here I come!
Light after
It's over!
Lightning condemned!
Win!
Thunder blade!
We did it!
As impressive as always.
Here I hope that wasn't true. Your blade moves like I just
I've
let my
never seen
instincts
Xion
take over.
actually look flustered.
Fascinating.
Hold up. Is this as valuable as I think it is?
This'll make us even more formidable.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
I'll take you all on!
Begin!
Ready and ready!
Seismic
Try
rupture.
harder!
I never miss! Holy
Captivity. Take this.
Dragon Swarm!
Here, let me help!
Explosive ring! Okay, the flame inside me, yours! Burn in hell!
Resonate with the earth. Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah. And pummeling to me.
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful. With the blazing sword, and with my thorns.
Xion.
Armor won't save you.
Double Demon Fang!
Wind after now!
Severing Wind! Luna Rondo!
Illuminate the dark!
Dragon
Come
Swarm!
forth, holy glimmer! Holy land!
Now I can let loose.
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Right.
Here I come! You're finished! Try harder! Not a chance! Severing Wind! Tear!
Now!
Rending you
Searing
apart.
Gale! In an instant! Impact Cross!
Boom.
How much longer will our healing arts last?
Let's dispose of the trash.
Struck! You're finished! Negative Gate! Searing Gale!
Resonate with the earth. Stay calm. I shall
can't
provide
hold on much
assistance.
longer!
You're mine!
Lightning condemned!
It's
Where
on.
are you going?
Double Demon Fang!
Illuminate the dark! Come forth!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Raging cascades!
Ready and raring.
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Eat dirt! Shut him down!
Dance in the wind!
Double Demon Fang!
You attack without mercy.
Because I can't afford to hesitate.
You're finished!
Not against a worthy opponent.
You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better.
You and I both.
They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to...
Oh. I am hurt.
heal your wound.
We got some good equipment!
I can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
Appearance? It's not an appearance. It's... I think I might put it on.
How much do they have to steal from us to be satisfied?
What's that thing's purpose, anyway? Some kind of siphon that sends the astral energy the Lords harvested to Lenegis?
Not as far as I'm aware. That said, it has become evident since the forming of the Renaissance, as well as other recent events, that my insight may be thin. I would, as I believe the saying goes, take what I say with a grain of salt.
Halim.
At the very least, I believe we can assume that whoever is pulling the strings behind the scenes has had this in the works for quite some time.
Why's that?
The people on Lenegis may have plenty of resources at their disposal, but not even they could prepare something like that in a mere month. Something of that magnitude takes considerable time, as well as a predetermined goal in mind.
Then what was the crown contest for?
At this stage, I think it was but one step in the greater scheme we see unfolding before us. What that scheme is exactly, I haven't a clue. For now, I believe we should keep moving. The path continues. It's quite possible it will take us all the way to Cislodia.
Agreed. Let's keep moving.
So Shion's thorns are dark astral energy.
Rinwell, are you worried about Shion?
Of course I am. But I don't know how to talk to her about it.
You and me both.
I just thought of something too. Maybe I won't use that. Because I at least have constant attack and HP up always with this.
Come to think of it, what happened to those 4 lights that fell from Lenegis along with the wedge?
All 4 of them scattered in different directions. It's anyone's guess where on Dana they might have landed.
I'm not entirely sure, but it seemed like those lights may have all been different elements of astral energy.
So even though they're using the wedge to siphon off energy from Dana, they're shooting it back down to Dana as well? Why?
I don't know. It all happened so suddenly.
Hopefully it's not a sign of some new threat we'll have to deal with.
But if that red woman has anything to do with the wedge, then what could that light...
It's weird, isn't it?
Oh?
The Red Woman. Shion and Dohalim said they'd never seen her before Pelagian.
Are you saying they're lying to us?
No, it's not that I think they're lying, just... there has to be some reason for it, right?
Well, one thing the 2 of them have in common is that they're both Renans.
Okay, you 2. Put a pin in it for now. I know that we're in the dark about a lot, but for now, let's focus on getting through these mountains.
Yeah, of course.